once familiar ally, now apparently not all there. Perhaps a little time away is all he needs. He'll be at your camp, should you wish to call on him again.
Galera, voltamos pra ser mais uma live, todos bem-vindos aí, galera. Bora continuar a jogar esse jogão, salva-prima aqui, galera. Obrigado por você estar curtindo a live pelo YouTube, pela Twitch aí, tá? Vamos aproveitar aqui, Mr. Malcolm, mandar um beijão especial pra Morena Linda, sempre tá nas minhas lives, eu revendo aí. Fui no canal dela agora à tarde, da Mari Tavares aí, YouTube. Segue a Mari Tavares aí no YouTube, tá, galera? Deixa o like lá, comenta nos vídeos dela evangélico lá, tá? Agora pro Mr. Malcolm, hein, Mari Tavares aqui, pra te libertar os pecados do Mr. Malcolm aqui, né, Mr. Malcolm? Malco? Essa morena é linda demais, Mari Tavares. Vai continuar a missão aqui. Quem é pra cá. Bora. Alguém entrou no meu jogo multijogador aqui? Não entrou ainda não. Aberto o convite. Quem quiser entrar aí. Bem-vindo na família Toretto, né, Mr. Malcolm?
One crisis after another.
It seems Mole was as good as her word. She's reported that you've been threatening children. Your words may be false, but they ring truer than Mole's tales. You're off the hook.
What is it? Fine. What's on your mind? If nothing else, you can at least soak up any arrows that are loosed at us. Pity. You'd started off so well saving my life aboard the Nautiloid. I suppose now I'm seeing the real you.
Freshly turned soil shifts beneath your feet as you approach the grave. You close your eyes, finding a moment of peace.
Baldur's Gate.
Commander!
Just Zevlor, Tilly. We're civilians now, remember?
With respect, sir, being a Hellrider is for life. They can't take...
They can, and... Ah! You! Thank you. You stopped us from making a bad situation much worse. Well met. Though I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business here, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This latest attack will only strengthen their resolve. There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters. You're wounded? The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the inner grove. They've withdrawn there to prepare this damn ritual of theirs. I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't see me. You, though. I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
É. Deixa eu ver se não tem como aumentar pra vocês essa legenda. Tá muito pequena, galera, no jogo. Deixa eu ver. Ali, meu amigo. Pra ver o tamanho. Oh, peraí. Doido pra enxergar aqui, meu amigo.
I think you should. Yes. No harm in trying the diplomatic route.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, more of my people will die. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense.
The Watch or the Flaming Fist?
Pardon?
When we get to Baldur's Gate, where are we enlisting?
I'm done.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
Ah, é sim, mano. Não para. Fazer o quê? Fala pra mim. Tira. Você tem 1000 jogos e não jogar nos 1000. Vai jogar um jogo que vai curtir. Tem. Nada isso aí.
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight. Well, we came through Avernus. We might not look it, but we're tough. Who knows? Some of us might even make it to Baldur's Gate. There's optimism and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line? Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, that means we're destined to meet in Baldur's Gate. Looking forward to it.
Ô, meu amigão Flávio, tá vendo a live aí? Gostou da homenagem a Hilda de Polaris lá do Cavaleiro Zodíaco, da Terra de Asgard lá? Não tem a franja igual a dela, infelizmente não tem a franja, mas... Tem que fazer parecer. Eu vou tentar fazer, que não tem. Só se tiver mod depois, vou dar uma olhada lá. Amigo do Mr. Mal que é fera aí, mano, nos mods, né, Mr. Mal? A gente, os caras legais que eu falo, né, Mr. Mal?
What's on your mind?
Saída pra cá, não?
I keep dreaming I'll wake up with my throat slit. May your sleep be more pleasant.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what will come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
Where did I put that old bucket?
No helping it. We're exposed now. I'd die if I met heroic and reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
Right. I've got food, water, my dagger.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
Scowl on your face would frighten a troll.
You're an idiot.
Doesn't taste half bad. Shoes. Where are my boots?
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Aha! You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
As you down the potion, a comforting warmth spreads through you.
I swear you're still as peaky looking. Oh, stop! Even on a good day, half the camp acts like a bunch of screaming brats. I'm tempted to smack them all on the backside and tell them to kiss and make up. Not that they'd listen to little old me. Anyway, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale. Hey, bother. Take care now, sweetie.
Doesn't taste half bad.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends.
Take your time. Get a feel for it.
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
Please, let us through.
It is forbidden.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Carl Magrin, give her a chance. You, get back! No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
I do wish I could understand you.
She must be terrified.
I bet she's giving them hell. She's not our kid for nothing.
Keep this up and you'll have blood on your hands.
I smell drama amongst these adventurers. What have you heard?
Keep their confidence, if you insist. Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, but remember nothing useful about goblin social order or behavior.
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the...
Errei, meu amigo. Tá difícil, hein?
Witness mistook obvious silver dragon for brass. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? Really? Well, this does complicate things. But then again, well, never mind. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use. Never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket? Until we meet again.
Agenicul amor in umbra tua, pater arborum.
I've never learned to converse with your kind.
Defendenos ab imminentibus alquilibrio.
Yes, I'm quite aware.
Ab spiritu humor aculeus vitisque.
In umbram cretus sanguine ioratus.
Speak. find Nettie in her room. Through the carved door, deeper in the grove. Find our master.
Glad you were here for those goblins. Picked one off yesterday myself. Shot her through the throat. Well, that should have killed her, but she kept gasping. Clawing at the arrow. That's what Zevlor said too.
Ah, já, minha amiga. Brincadeira, hein?
I want to help. I just didn't think it would feel like this.
What's next?
É o horário, filho. Não, é o horário. Não vem, filho, não vem.
What's on your mind?
Nossa, tá errada.
I smell drama amongst these adventurers. What of you?
Então.
Would that we could speak freely, my Ursine friend.
Alas, I've never learned to converse with your kind. Yeah, yes, I'm quite aware.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a
what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. Girl, you mean parasite. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it. Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin.
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader. Master Halsin. Perhaps goblin caught, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad. Ah, I see. You will find her deeper in the caves. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home. Sylvanus' blessing upon you. And my Halsin is an elf with a... You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? Ah, you don't see a monster. You just look at me through one's eyes. You are like the devils. Where they tread, chaos follows. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded. Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor. Nettie, yes. She's bumbling about somewhere. But if your treatment is meant to outlast the rite, you'll be removed with the rest. They may die on the road. They will die if they stay. A clear choice, I would say. The Rite of Thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while outlanders infect us. Sylvanus demands that we choke them out.
Ridiculous. We just let her run off. She's a child. A devil child. One who tried to steal from us. Yet she failed. That's what matters.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal. Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
I see you. Just give me a moment. This may be cat. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Why are you asking? A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way. This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
No, I'll stay. I'd rather know exactly what you're up to.
All right. Let's see what we can do. Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. flare ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not? Swear it. I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flare infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. The thing is, I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Wyvern poison. It's lethal stuff. Let's hope we won't have to sample its delights.
Better a quick draft than ceremorphosis, nonetheless.
Something of a potential would-be mind flayer myself. Couldn't agree more.
Yes, I see. And is that her with 2 R's or what?
you ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Wells, it's our job to get us out of here safely, not yours.
It's my job too. The druids don't care about us. No one does. We have to look after ourselves. That's what Moll says.
That girl.
I smell drama amongst these adventurers. What have you heard?
Ad terra autum.
Next time's the charm?
Agene culamur in umbra tua. Pater aqua.
No, sir. At least the monsters there looked like monsters.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? No, the druids are too powerful. We can't stand against them all. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense. It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task. Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you.
We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. Positive. You can trust me on that.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby. Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
A dead boar. But it doesn't look like it's been touched by scavengers. The carcass seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. You notice 2 small puncture wounds in its neck. Looking closer, you can see the skin around its face is desiccated. It's been completely drained of blood.
Dead goblins. Dead travelers.
Were they heading to the Druid's Grove?
Looks like we got ourselves a trespasser. Don't bother running. My archer's got decent aim and plenty of arrows.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
This ought to be fun. Lads! You must gonna have my collection once you're dead.
Nossa.
You look good with a few arrows sticking out of your guts.
Hells, I need to hold on. I wonder if this is worth the cost. On my way.
uma emboscada braba. Nada pra mim.
Got to press on.
Outflank, outsmart.
A little help, please.
Caramba. Sorte que eu salvei aqui o jogo, vou voltar lá de novo. Um arqueiro, mano. Você não vai por quê?
Well, boys. Looks like we got ourselves a trespasser. Don't bother running. My archer's got decent aim and plenty of arrows.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Ugh. Suppose it's best to save our strength for a real threat. Go on then. Just keep your nose clean.
Tastes like chicken. No chicken. Tastes like fish.
Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food? The mark is her measure. Show us the brand of the absolute. Indeed. How regrettable that your meat must go unsavored. Food? Food? Not food. Friend. We follow the sense of blood and gold to all lands fertile, friend. And this land proves particularly fruitful. Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand. And you, a delicacy. Were I so lucky? I've no use for the Absolute, or any god. I follow two masters only, gluttony and greed. The goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold. And the rest sate my hunger for meat. Boss Goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal. No talk. I am, by all accounts, a student of higher commerce and extortion. Make me an offer. Tempt me. A slip of the tongue. You meant to make a better offer, surely. Oh, but you do love to tease. so much as a nibble. Food? No, not food.
What's that?
Gnome tastes good. Like bear. Dwarf better. Dwarf sweet like honey. Must you? Chicken? No, you not chicken. Friend. No eat friend.
Haven't seen that game in years.
Goblins ahead.
A war drum. One of those can summon fighters far and wide.
Stop fidgeting. God, cold fleas from the bloody wall. More likely you gave them fleas, you filthy bugger. Look it, Claw. Sapper's here. Unless you got another reason to be here. Fexite.
Let's try to be diplomatic, shall we? Goblins don't come by the handfuls, but by the dozens.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
You? Well, guess we're in with all sorts these days. If you're here to see Draw Ragslin, you'll want to let him and the lads know you're one of us. There's a party on. Celebrating a raid, we are. You'll need to wear our war colours. Nice to have this across the mug. Ought to do it.
Olha aí.
Hey! What's it, you daft ranger? Go on. Don't skimp, neither. I hope that was worth it, Daddy.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Let's have a little.
moving.
Ah! Get him!
On my way.
Absolute blessing!
Got to press on.
Right.
Getting weaker by the moment.
Wounds are too much to bear. My wounds are too much to bear.
Caramba, errei o negócio. Tacar aqui, ó. Bom. Legal. Caramba, velho.
Death can't have me. Not yet.
Olha aí. Galera, eu vou dar um save nessa live aqui, galera. Amanhã nós continuamos dando nós paramos aqui, tá? Já tudo ficou vendo a live. Amanhã tem mais live pra nós aí. Eu pra vocês aí, galera.